segment paid for by Davis DeFries Realtors.
It's time for Happy Tappe Home Tips
I'm so happy about this.
with Luke Tappe of Davis & Freeze Realtors
I'm so happy.
on 97.9 Kick FM.
All right, it's Monday, and you know what that means. Luke Tappe in studio with his Happy
Heyo.
Tappe Home Tips. Hello.
Good morning, you guys.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic. You know, we've been talking with you every Monday about things to get homes ready to sell or tips to buy, but there's some myths out there that you want to debunk and bust.
Exactly. We need to bust these myths.
There you go.
Absolutely. So whether you're, buying or selling or just curious, there's some common misconceptions that could be costing you time or money. So I'm just here to kind of clear them up. So
Let's hear 'em.
myth number one is you need 20% down to buy a house. Let's start. This is one I hear all the time. It's, people are like, I would love to buy a house, but I don't have 20%. It's untrue. There's many of programs out there. FHA loans are 3.5% down. If you did a USDA loan, like in a rural area, that's 0% down. So there are different loan programs out there. You can come anywhere from 20 to 10, down
Or
to
more.
Yeah. You can put more. So myth number two, the Zestimate is the real value of my home. Zillow's fun, but it's not a crystal ball.
It's not? Wait,
no,
what?
Nope. Their Zestimate can be off by tens of thousands of dollars. It doesn't account for recent updates, local demand, or current market conditions. So if you really want to know what your home is worth, talk to a local expert.
Yes.
Like myself, who can give you a comparative market analysis. A CMA is what we call it, based on real data. So that's
A real human being.
exactly
Is what you're saying?
There's a meme on Facebook one time, and it said, the Zestimate is 100% accurate, and then somebody put, "Tell me when Zillow was ever inside your home."
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
it's
just
so true.
it's all based off an algorithm.
Yeah.
You're tired of having, but this says this.
Yeah. But my Zestimate says it's fun, but it's not,
Busted.
exactly.
We needed like a sound effect.
Exactly. Yeah, we should work on that.
We should.
Spring. Myth 3: spring is the only time to sell. I hear that like, well, I missed the. Now we'll just wait till next spring because spring's the best time. Spring's popular for sure, but it's not the only game in town.
Yeah.
Homes sell in every season. Sometimes selling in the summer, fall, or even the winter means less competition, more serious buyers. I mean, there's the right time. There's pros and cons to every season. So that's busted.
Busted.
We got Quaid for the sound
There we
effects.
go.
This is great. Myth 4: you don't need an agent in a hot market. Some folks think, hey, the market's hot. I can sell it myself, skip the commission. The reality is, homes sold with an experienced agent often net more money even after the fees. Your agent's going to handle the pricing, the negotiations, the legal contracts, marketing,
All the fun stuff.
all the fun stuff, and all the stuff that you do not want to be a part of. Things that can really make or break a deal. And it's been proven. I mean, our reach is much more, and we're not trying to just get you one offer. We're trying to get you multiple.
Right.
So using an agent, I mean, it can net you more money.
Yeah.
Myth 5.
Busted.
That's right. Myth 5. Renovate everything before you sell. This is a big one here. You don't have to do a full kitchen remodel to sell your home. And in fact, you might not get that money back. Sometimes small cosmetic updates, like we've talked about before, like the paint, the lighting, decluttering.
Dust your fans.
Exactly. Those things, those small, like just paint and lighting, can have a bigger impact overall and cost you less money. And I always say, talk to your agent first before dropping thousands in upgrades that you might not need to do.
Yeah.
So have an expert come in and so that myth's busted.
Busted.
There it is. Thanks, Quaid. Yeah. So
Yeah, and these are just 5, and I'm sure
there's many more.
With your, years of experience, there's so many more. But these are all great because the 20% down is big. I know, I don't mind sharing, we didn't have the 20%. I think we only had like 5. So we had to do the PMI insurance for a little bit, but it'll
fall off. Yep.
Yeah. It falls off. So these are great tips and tricks of a myth that are busted, but you and your team are there, experienced and ready to dive into. If you're ready to sell, ready to buy, how do they get a hold of your team to just start a conversation?
We would love to have that conversation. Give us a call, Davis and Freeze Incorporated Realtors, 217-223-9700, or visit us on our brand new website, davisandfreeze.com.
There you go. Luke Tappe from Davis and Freeze Realtors. Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.